Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here. Welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build an eye scanner version 2. Now, I just did build an eye scanner just a few weeks ago, but this one is completely better, guys. It's 100% times better. The first one works absolutely fine. It still works absolutely fine, but this one is definitely a leg up to the other version. Now, the reason why I think this one's way better is, one, you don't have to worry about a hostile mob killing you, blowing you up, and things like that. I know a few people are having problems with the creeper. I never had problems with it, but I know some people said it was blowing up their eye scanner. So this one doesn't use any hostile mobs, so that is one leg up to that. Also, you could change the eye scanner to be whatever you want. This doesn't matter. All of this right here doesn't matter. Everything works from below. Also, another cool thing about this one, it's only one wide. You don't need a huge back area for the eye scanner. The entire thing is one wide, so you can fit this thing into just about anything. So what we have to do is just walk up to our eye scanner. Once that redstone lamp comes on, we can go ahead and walk through our door. I put a delay on it so you have way more than enough time to walk through the door. And then once you are done doing what you have to do inside of here, just click this button right here. The door reopens up and you can go ahead and walk through. Now, just like the first scanner, you can change the door to whatever you like. You don't have to have this glass piston door, but when I'm doing the tutorial, this is the door I'm going to be showing you how to build. Of course, I'm going to be showing you the input so you can change the door to whatever you like. Now, before we jump into the redstone, let's go ahead and talk about how this thing is working. So like I said at the beginning of the video, up here, none of this matters. None of this matters up here. Everything is down below. Now, how this is working is there's an iron golem down there. We are pushing the iron golem into a pressure plate that will activate this door. It's very simple. No hostile mobs, so you don't have to worry about blowing up, and you don't have to worry about getting a hostile mob on survival as well. This is super survival friendly, so it's a lot easier to build on survival. So we're just going to walk up here, hit that iron golem. He's going to get pushed into a pressure plate, opening up our door, and then of course, once he gets pushed off the pressure plate, the door closes. That's another cool thing about this one too, is sometimes the hostile mob would walk into the pressure plate just randomly and the door would just randomly open up at times. This will have no random opening times. The iron golem does not move unless you push him out of the way. So let's go ahead and look at the redstone finally. So up here, as you can see, the whole entire thing is only one wide, and then right down here is our iron golem. So what happens is he's stuck in a water flow that is pushing him away from this pressure plate. However, once we walk up here, we're going to hit into his head, which will activate that pressure plate, thus opening up our door. And of course, these repeaters right here is just for the delay, so you have way more than enough time to walk through your door before it closes. And then over here is just the button to reopen our door from the opposite hand side. Now, you can just add a monostable circuit, so it just opens up the door and keeps it open, but I like the idea that the door closes behind you once you leave the area. So let's go and do it one more time, and then we'll jump into the tutorial. So walk up, hit that iron golem, he'll walk into the pressure plate, opening up our door. So let's go ahead and start building this thing. All right, guys, so normally I like to give it definite spacing, but I'm going to be building this entire thing with you just so we don't get lost at any of the steps. So the resources we're going to need for this build are 4 sticky pistons, 1 normal piston, 1 redstone lamp, 6 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 23 redstone, 1 block of redstone, 1 stone pressure plate, 1 stone button. We're also going to need 3 fence posts, 1 wooden trapdoor, 1 water bucket, 8 slabs, 4 blocks of iron, and 1 pumpkin. That's going to be the entire resource list for this exact build. Like I said, you could change the door to whatever you would like, but I'm going to be using that glass piston door. So to get things started off with this build, we want to find the wall where our eye scanner is going to be going. So I'm just going to make a nice little 3x3 area. So let's say right here is the wall. So this is going to be on the side of your house. It's going to be on the side of a building, an office building, however you want to make it to get inside of an eye scanner area, a secret laboratory. I don't know what you're going to be doing. So this is going to be my wall. Then what we're going to do is break out this block, place in a slab of your choice. It really doesn't matter, and then swing to the backhand side and place in your redstone lamp like this. So just remember, right here is where the wall is going to be. Of course, if you're building this into something, then you should know where your wall is going to be, because what we're going to have to do is actually break out all of this wall, because our iron golem takes up a big spacing. He takes up a big spacing, and we're going to have to push those blocks back over once our iron golem is set into place. So once we have this entire area done, what I want you to do is right in front of your redstone lamp, we're going to dig down 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then what we're going to do is make a 2x2 spacing, digging down 3. So come down a block from here and dig down 3. 1, 2, 3. Come over to the left and dig down 3. And then come up 1 and dig down. So now we have a 2x2 spacing. We have to dig down 3. And our redstone lamp should be on the right top corner, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and take out the resources to put our iron golem in here. So to get things started off with our iron golem pit, we're going to come to the bottom left hand corner of our 2x2 spacing and place down a wooden trapdoor off of this block, just like that. Then right above it, we're going to place down our water bucket. Now what this does is it just keeps our iron golem over here at all times, because you don't want your iron golem just walking and standing right here next to that pressure plate, because then the eye scanner won't work. Next up, we're going to place in our iron golem. So go ahead and take out your iron blocks, and we're going to place down 4 iron blocks just like this, and then place a pumpkin on top of it, creating our iron golem. Next up, go ahead and just push your iron golem into that hole like that, and he's going to keep falling around and going around. He's just going to be a weird iron golem. Next up, what we're going to have to do is dig down 2 blocks right here, 1, 2. Dig down 2 blocks right here, 1, 2. Place down a fence post right here, so you might have to push your iron golem out of the way just to place down your fence post, and then place a piston facing inwards towards that fence post. Next up, all we have to do is just send power to our normal piston, and that's where our redstone block comes into play. So all we have to do is place down our redstone block. It will activate our piston, pushing that fence post right over. So now our iron golem will get trapped right here at all times. As you can see, when I walk right here, he gets pushed forwards, which will activate that pressure plate that's going to be on the other side. And that's how all of this stuff is working right here. So now what we're going to do is actually take out our blocks of choice and just place 2 more blocks of choice right here. 1, 2, like that, just so we can't see. We might have to push our iron golem more. See how much spacing he takes? I can't even place a block right here because he's such a big dude. So we're going to have to push him over here and then place in our block like that. Next up, we're going to have to place slabs right here above his head. This is so he doesn't suffocate. If your iron golem suffocates and dies, well, the eye scanner is not going to work. So we're going to have to break out these 2 blocks right here and place in 2 slabs. Then break out this block and place down our piston once again, and then send power to our piston. Place down our block of choice, and then send power to our piston once again. So now there's slabs over the head of our golem, so he does not suffocate and die. Because if he suffocates and dies, well, like I said, this entire thing won't work. Now we're going to go ahead and just place our blocks of choice back here. And now that our iron golem's into place, we can also place in our blocks for our walling. So like I said, since he is a big dude, he's going to take up space. So as you can see, we can't just simply place down our blocks right here because he just takes up too much space. So we might have to come over 1 more block like this, and then we're going to have to send power to our piston and push the block over the head of the iron golem just because he takes up too much space. Can I place a block here? Nope, I have to do it here as well. So place a block here, place your piston down, and then send power to it. And that's the only time you're going to need your piston now. You can go ahead and just place the rest of your blocks in. So let's go ahead and place in the rest of our eye scanner once again, and let's take out that slab to make our eye scanner. So there is our eye scanner. So we're going to walk over here. It's going to hit our iron golem into that pressure plate, and it's going to activate our eye scanner. So let's go ahead and do some redstone. So we're going to come back here, and right underneath your redstone lamp, we're going to dig down 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3, and right next to it we're going to dig down 3 blocks as well. 1, 2, and 3. Now you can see our water is coming this way. We do not want this, so we're going to place our last 2 fence posts right here, and then off the left hand corner, the one right underneath our redstone lamp, we're going to place in our pressure plate. So go ahead and take out your stone pressure plate, place it right here. So now if you hit your iron golem, you should hear your pressure plate activate. So boop, and as you heard, our pressure plate activated. I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. Let's wait till he gets off of it, and boop, and our pressure plate activate. So now what we're going to do is just send power up to this redstone lamp so you can see that our pressure plate is working absolutely fine. So now we're going to take out some redstone stuff. So we're going to need our repeaters, we're going to need our redstone dust, we're going to need our stone slabs, and I think we're also going to need a normal block of some sort. I'm just going to keep using quartz. So now we're going to dig down 2 blocks right next to our pressure plate, 1, 2, and then coming out of our pressure plate, we're going to place a repeater down going this way on 4 ticks to light. Then right in front of our repeater, we're going to place down a block with a piece of redstone on top of it. Then we're going to place a slab up right here and place another piece of redstone here. And then we're going to place another block right here with another slab upside down with redstone on top of it. Place another slab right here next to your redstone lamp with more redstone on top of it, and then place a piece of redstone right on top of your lamp. So now we can go ahead and see that everything is working fine. So now all we have to do is just walk into our eye scanner, doop, and as you could see, our redstone lamp came on, and that's how everything works, guys. It is that simple. You could build whatever door you want here. That's pretty much the entire eye scanner completely done. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I built the door. So to build the door, all we have to do is come up a few more blocks right here, place another slab upside down like this with another piece of redstone on top of it. Place another block right here with another slab upside down, and that's going to be all 5 of our back slabs. Then we're going to place another block off the side of this slab with a piece of redstone, and then a redstone torch off the side of the block. So once we walk into our iron golem, that redstone torch should go off, and that will open up our door. Next up, what we're going to do is come out a block right here with a piece of redstone, and then place down 2 sticky pistons, 1, 2. They should both activate thanks to this redstone, and place 2 glass blocks in front of it. Next up, we're going to place in another 2 glass blocks, 1 away from here, 1, 2, with 2 sticky pistons going right into the side of our glass blocks. And now what we have to do is bring this power over to this sticky piston right here. So just bring down the blocks going all the way down, and then bring redstone dust going all the way down to the end. That will activate both of our doors. So now once we walk into it, our door opens up, and then when we walk away from it, our door closes. And of course, we're going to need that door to stay open just a tiny bit longer, so we have way more than enough time to walk into the door before it closes. Now this is where our extra redstone repeaters come into into play. This is so we could set up a delay so we have way more than enough time to walk through this door before it closes. So we're gonna come right down here and dig down 2 blocks, 1, 2, right next to our pressure plate, and do it all the way down until they round the side of our redstone over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. And we're gonna come out one more, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So there should be a 2x2 spacing and 3 blocks right here. So we're gonna place a piece of redstone dust right here and place down 3 repeaters going this way, 1, 2, 3, and set them all to 4 ticks delay. And then going into this block, we're gonna place another repeater and set it to 4 ticks delay as well, and place 2 pieces of redstone right back here. So now we'll have way more than enough delay to walk through our door. So we walk up to our eye scanner, boop, our eye scanner opens up, and as you can see now, the door will stay open for way more than enough time to walk through it. So let me go ahead and just show you it one more time. So boop, walk up to it, and now we have way more than enough time to walk through the door before it actually closes. And now we're gonna need a button on this side so we can open up the door. So I placed my button right next to the door, so I'm gonna place a block right here with a button off the side of it, and then dig down a block right underneath the button, and then dig down 2 blocks right here. Now we're going to send power all the way up to this redstone, because if we send it right here, it's going to take forever for this door to open up. See, if I just send power right here like this and then press the button, it takes forever for the door to open up, and I don't like that. So what I did was I just dug out another 2 spacing right here, placed a piece of redstone up here with a repeater going into that redstone on 1 tick delay, and then we're just going to send power to it like that. So now as you can see, if I click the button, it opens up right away, and then it also stays open for that delay as well. So click the button, this delay will keep it open for just a tiny bit longer, but the door will open automatically, so we don't have to wait that time limit. And now all we have to do is just clean up, guys. You are completely done. You don't have to watch the video anymore. So now all we have to do is go like this, place our blocks down so we don't have to see any of this redstone. There we go. And then we're going to place some blocks down here so we don't have to see any of these repeaters down here as well, like that. And like that. And now we have to clean up the front area as well so we don't have to see any of these sticky pistons. So place down some blocks right here, place some blocks like this, and of course you could set it up so it looks way nicer than this. And as you can see, this wall looks pretty bland. What I did over there was I put a black outline around the door so it looks a lot better, but I'm just gonna keep it nice and bland for the sake of the video. So we're just gonna go ahead and hide up all over redstone. And there you guys have it. That is how you build the eye scanner version 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right guys, boop, and peace.